Hey Alex, it's Brody here from Pacific Toyota in lovely Cairns. Just to give you a quick virtual tour on this lovely Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Now just before I do that, a little bit about us here in Cairns. So we are Pacific Toyota. We do have two used vehicle yards. One where I'm standing here at 77 Mulgrave Road. The other one about 2 kilometres down the road at 235 Mulgrave Road. Just next to that, we also have Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. Obviously we do offer Toyota finance. And obviously extended vehicle protection plans as well. So if you have any questions in regards to finance or warranty on the vehicle, please let me know, as I'll be happy to go through all that with you. But without going further into that, I'll jump straight into the virtual tour of this lovely Pajero Sport. So first of all, I've just got the car running, so I wanted to start underneath the bonnet for you. I do apologise, it's a little bit dusty as obviously it's just been sitting on the yard, but it will have a quick clean up before it does go on a truck or whether you come and pick the car up. But I did just give the car a hose and a chamois just because it was a little bit dirty, and I wanted to give you, I guess, the best idea of the condition of the car. So coming through the bonnet, as you can see, you've got your Pajero Sport badging on there. There's no dents, scratches or anything like that through the bonnet. It's all nice and tidy. Come down this front right hand guard, as you can see, it's all clean through there. Now I'll work my way down the left hand side first. I might go through the roof for you first and then work my way down there, but as you can see, no chips, scratches or any cracks or anything in the windshield. And coming through the roof as well, you can see there's no dents or scratches or anything like that through there either. What I want to do is I'll work my way down the right hand side for you now. Obviously you got that chrome mirror there so you can see straight back through it. The driver's door's all nice and clean, nothing I can really point out, just a bit of dust on there. And same through the top of the passenger's door, that's all nice and clean. Now there has been a previous touch-up done just on there, so I did want to point that out to you there as well. Otherwise through there's all nice and clean. Obviously you have the genuine side steps as well, so they're already fit on the vehicle for you. Come through the back of the back of the cabs here. That's all nice and clean. Now I noticed there's a slight little dent just there. I don't know if you can really see it in the camera. Anything like that I can have pushed out for you as well, so that's just a paintless dent removal. So we've got a guy who specifically works for us who just does that for a job. So if that's a major concern to you, let me know and I can get that popped out. As you can see, heaps of tread on the back tyre here. Nice black wheels. Obviously they just need a bit of a wipe down, but obviously like I said before delivery, we do another clean on the car. Nice and clean underneath the car, it looks all smick under there. Coming through the back here, you've got your rear parking sensors. Obviously come stock in this Pajero Sport, and you've got your tow bar and your wiring harness there. Now obviously a flat pin wiring harness. If you do need a round pin for anything, you can just buy an adapter from Bunnings or BCF or anything like that. Coming through the top of the rear door, that's all nice and clean. Just a bit of dust on there. Again, I do apologise. Now there is a couple of light little stone chips just on the rear bar. Obviously to be expected on a used vehicle. Anything like that I can have brush touched for you as seen before. Obviously you can just let me know if you did want that. Now obviously it does have an automatic rear door, so you just press that button and it pops open for you. Coming into the back here, so it is obviously a 7 chair. You pop these seats up and you'll be able to obviously seat more people, but if you just need that more boot space like you just saw before, you just pop them down. So I'll pop them down and show you what it looks like obviously with the seats down, because they fold basically flat into the floor. So if you do need that extra boot space, that's there. It does have your spare wheel underneath here under the car, and obviously your jack and tools sit under these and in there. So coming through here, there's a couple of light little marks. Obviously children probably sitting in the back, or people might have thrown something in the back and just touched the sides of the plastics. So obviously with the rear door, you press that one, and again automatic, so that'll just close right up for us. All right, now I'll work my way down the right hand side. The car's beeping at me right now because I've got the key in my pocket, and obviously when you close the door it beeps at you to let you know. I'll work my way down the right. Obviously you've got this other back wheel, again just needs a little bit of a clean, but there's no gutter rash or anything on there. Full treaded tyre, and obviously nice and clean under the underbody as well. All right, coming back through the back, I'll just zoom out and give you a good look from the back. Obviously you get that in the photos, but I like to just do it in my videos as well. Coming back through the back left, that's all nice and clean. Through the rear left door, no scratches or anything through that one there. Now through the top of the door, there's a very tiny, you can barely see it, but I just want to try and point it out to you. Little scratch there. Coming back through the front passenger's door. That's all nice and clean. Again, just a very tiny little scratch here. You can't really see it, but again, I just wanted to point that out to you there. And come through there. As you can see, it's all nice and straight. Every car that we sell, we supply a car history report as well that says the car's never been written off, never been stolen, and doesn't owe anyone else any money or anything like that. So as you can see, an absolutely amazing car. Now I'll go through this front color-coded bull bar. Coming through here, just a stone chip on here, a couple of little ones around it, but like I said, I can have those brush touch if they're a major concern for you. Otherwise, it is ready. You can fit spotties, and it is winch compatible as well. So if you were going to put a winch and a pair of spotties on there, you can just bolt them straight on. Otherwise, through the rest of the bull bar, just a bug on there. It's all nice and clean. All right, and I'll go through this last wheel here, but obviously that's all nice and clean as well. Heaps of tread on the tyre. Obviously it has had a suspension upgrade as well, so I did just measure it. I'd probably allow 190 centimeters just to the top of the fin there, but I think it's about 100. It'll be about 187, 188, but I just want to, I guess, overcompensate for that rather than undercompensate for you. So hopefully that fits in your garage as well. Coming through here, it's all nice and clean on the door card. You obviously have that partial fabric, a nice interior look through here. Now someone's already fit this with these vinyl floor mats, so obviously your carpet's going to be really protected. So obviously it's a bit of a credit to the previous owner who's really looked after the car. Obviously there is a little bit of a stain just on that seat there. I can do my best and try and get my detailers to remove that, but I did just want to point that out to you just so you know that's there. Back seats are all nice and clean. Obviously you've got your aircon vents in the roof, so anyone sitting in the back or the very back, you've got control of your air cons up here, and you're not going to get too hot in the back. So it does have a 150 watt point there and a USB point. Now I'll jump into the front as well. Coming through your driver's door card, that's all nice and clean. You've got your mirror, your window controls through here, your window controls, push button start. You obviously got your traction control, parking sensor button, and your collision detection there. If you don't know what that is, do just a little bit of research on the Mitsubishi collision detection, as it's a great feature to have on these cars. Obviously, like I said, someone's put these bucket floor mats in here, so the carpet's going to be really well looked after as well. Through the driver and the passenger seat, that's all nice and clean. Now I'll jump into the vehicle, go through a couple of features on the inside, and then I'll jump out and just give you one last look around. But as you can see, no engine or warning lights on there. 60,846 kilometers, so really low Ks for the Pajero Sport, and it's not due for another service for another 15,000 kilometers. Now I will go through that service history with you in a second. The steering wheel's all in good nick. Got your steering wheel buttons here and your cruise control buttons on the other side. Again, like I said, all those buttons down there. Now I'll go quickly through the dash. There is just a little sort of glue mark on there. It looks like someone might have had a GPS or something put up there. Coming back through, or a dash cam possibly, sorry. That's all nice and clean. So you've got the fabric center console. Obviously got that storage space in there. A couple of cup holders. Your four-wheel drive buttons through here. And it's got that sort of carbon fiber look on there. Hill descent control and just that little bit of a four-wheel drive mode there. Automatic handbrake, which you push down, it comes off, pull it up and it comes back on. Obviously your automatic transmission, nice and easy. Do have your HDMI, a couple of USB points, your rear diff lock button down there. Aircon controls are nice and easy. You got your fan speeds through here and your temperatures on the sides, and the rest of your modes through there. Now in the Mitsubishi, it's got a touchscreen head unit, so you've got all these through here that work. Now some of these touchscreens don't work, but they all get covered under warranty. This one seems to be working completely fine, so that's okay. But if anything was to go wrong with the head unit, Mitsubishi cover that under their factory warranty, so there's no real stress about that. Now I will go through the service history like I mentioned, just to give you an exact idea of the condition of the car, because I guess that's probably one of your main points when you're going through a car, is how well it has actually been maintained. Obviously it's only done 60,000, but as you can see through there, it had the complimentary done, the first service done there for the 15,000, then the 30,000, the 45,000, and then the 60,000. So it's been serviced on time every time, and it's not due until 75,000 kilometers. So like I said, 15,000 kilometers worth of driving without needing another service is, I guess, very ideal on a used vehicle. Obviously you got your SEO owner's manuals and everything sitting in there. Now what I'll do is I'll chuck the car off and give you one last look at the outside. Obviously a really good looking Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Again, if you have any questions on the vehicle itself or our dealership, please let me know, as I'll be happy to obviously help out wherever I can. But I really hope you enjoyed my video, and again, I can't wait to hear what you think. Cheers, Alex. I'll talk to you soon.